thought a video would be a little easier. It's a Lyman front globe sight. This one I think is, I want to say it's like almost 0.6 inches tall. From the bottom of the dovetail to the center line of the aperture. Just knocked out the old front sight and put in the 3/8 dovetail. That was pretty easy. And, when you're shooting the biathlon guns, you know, the higher you go on the front sight, the lower it's going to hit. The lower you go, the higher. This is a happy medium for me. My daughter likes shooting 50 yards, 4-inch steel. And this will zero that out at 50 yards and still give us a 25-yard zero. The sight radius isn't all that long. And this is just the Williams foolproof target sight. This is the low version. I did have to cut the bottom of the peep off to clear the bolt, or the top of the bolt will hit. It will just hit if you're 0 to 25 yards. 0 to 50 right now, so it clears. Loosen this up. Let's see how close it really gets. I mean, it's just hitting it. If you 0 is for 25, it will hit. Snug that up. Mounting this was fairly straightforward. The only thing I had to buy was the tap, the drill and the tap for the mounting screws. I think they were $6.48. Now it's hard to see because I had to change it. But what I did is that's the original sight mounting hole. Right there. What I did is I flipped that over. Basically flip this over to here. And this happens to fit this. Okay. So what I did is I took this to hold this into place, and that gave me the ability to mark my reference. And I marked one hole, flipped it around, marked my next hole. Worked out pretty good. And I had to cut the stock a little to clear the sight. I forgot to mention though, this is an old Redfield base. The 513 base will be thinner, and what will happen is those bases are too thin. I forget where I got these. I think I got it from I poked around on one of the forums and found somebody on the CMP forums. So what happens is it's not quite centered. But if you put that real thin base on, you're going to be way over here. You're going to be way off center. That's what I had on here originally. It worked, but the sight was way off. Then I found these. They're much fatter. This is an old Redfield base. No idea what it's supposed to fit. It fit the contour of the barrel pretty well. And that was it. It was easy to drill. I just got the drill bits off of Brownells, the drill bit and the matching tap. Super soft steel on these. I mean, you can almost do it with a hand drill. I used a decent vise block on my cheap drill press. I just got a cheap small benchtop drill press, and I drilled them out. I drilled the one hole, tightened it down, pretty much eyeballed it where I thought it was straight. Drilled the second hole, tapped it, and that was it. I did have to file the bolts down a little bit, the screws, because they were hitting the bolt on the inside. That was pretty easy. They actually sell a tool on Brownells also. It's just a it's a screw file jig. I don't even know what it's called. If you look up the scope and base assortments, you'll see it in there. That's about it. It was pretty straightforward once I got the pots. And, I have a habit of trying to get these aperture sights on everything. The Williams sights is okay. It does the job. It's a little mushy on the adjustment. I guess they make a better one now. It's got a little better feel to it, and the knobs are actually marked. This one has no markings whatsoever. As you can see, that's my 25-yard zero. Somewhere around here I have it marked down on the actual come-ups I need for 50 yards. And that's it. You can, I have the dip or DIP base. You can shoot with the base on, but you can see it, and it drives me nuts. I couldn't shoot it with it on there, and it's distracting, but it can be shot with the base on and the sights on if you're going to switch back and forth from scope to sights. That's it. This thing free floats. Pretty shocked. I found 20 inch-pounds. It's ideal for the takedown. And that's it. And my daughter's actually almost probably going to outgrow this thing this year. And then if my next kid, my next daughter or son decides to try, I might have to paint it black because they don't like pink. I wish they made a stock for this because I like this particular rifle. It shoots pretty well. If I ever get a hold of some good target ammo again, I'm definitely going to give it a whirl. I don't shoot good enough to shoot anything really good anymore, so that's it. Got any questions, just give me a PM. Hope that helps.